Yeah. So yeah, no, take us away from here, CW. Let's get you back in on the action and not be rude and stuff.
Yeah, I think there were a few questions we answered before he got here.
Well,
Let's
Like,
go
nobody's.
back up.
Um,
like,
Oh,
his
oh
like
yes, yes.
his favorite blog
CW, are
post.
you all dating?
oh.
Not that question.
Am I all dating?
As in, like everybody in the blog dating everyone else in the blog. This the stream started a little strange. We've had to kind of settle it down.
The chat expects us to kiss and tell.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
To be fair, the person who asked the question is
To be
also
fair.
Canadian. So
That's my answer.
Forever be a mystery.
That is a very good answer.
Any other questions?
Good answer. Good answer.
Floppy is just sorta out of questions.
I'm gonna
did
say,
Okay,
the
well,
CW
we don't have to lean on Floppy for everything.
What we have so far.
Drew's Zero Wing live stream just broke everything, even though that was a week ago. We're still suffering the effects of it.
like Drew, I don't know how you didn't rage at that game.
I've been in like the shop out back building more whammies because we used up all the excess whammies that we had in storage.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just to help manage the supply. We're probably gonna have to transition the whammies to a point.
I had to sell Dogecoin just to buy more whammies.
He was dying faster than you'd possibly whammy him.
Well, I mean, here's the thing though. Like, if I want, you know how we were talking before about like trying to find, a speed run or something to get a world record on.
Mystery quest.
Yeah, and well, I discovered that Zero Wing only has a world record for easy difficulty. So whoever's the first to submit a valid run for normal or hard gets the record.
That won't be you because you'd actually have to be able to beat the game.
The real trick's going to be single segment right there.
Yeah.
Better get to practicing.
Oh, hey, no, there's a good idea, Floppy.
Oh no.
Narrator, if you please.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Ah,
You can all do 2 truths and a lie with each other. See how well you know one another.
Oh no.
Okay, well, let's, last in, first up. CW, what you got for us?
Nothing yet. I'll go next, like last or second to last.
That sounds like a truth.
exactly.
Okay, Jeff.
I'll have to think about this one.
Just bad at these games.
So 2 truths and a lie with each other.
You wouldn't lie to us, would you, Jeff?
Never.
Oh, that one's a lie.
I guess I blew one.
Yeah, we know him very well.
I do not know.
Yeah, we still have friends angry at you, Jeff, for that fib you told about not being good at fighting games.
Oh.
Oh goodness. What's a fighting game again? Oh wait, I used my lie, didn't I? So that's like 2 lies for me now.
2 lies and a truth.
Well, ever since I've gotten older, I've kind of, my skills have kind of waned at fighting games. That's not a lie. So that's 1 truth. But I guess I'll have to stream one of these days. I have to look at the Trello list Drew made for me.
Good luck with that.
Oh gosh. I'm just thinking about the potential Street Fighter, the movie, the game, the arcade version.
Yeah, I look forward to that. You could have avoided this fate.
Like a teacher telling the class, if you don't volunteer, I'll pick someone. It's like,
Oh,
but if I volunteer, I'm definitely going to get picked.
Oh, whenever I did that, whenever the teacher did that, I used to like slouch back in the chair.
Avoid eye contact.
Yeah. And of course, I was the first one picked every time. Not the most foolproof plan.
It's like you know, you don't want to step forward, but everybody else in line took one step back.
Mm.
The only
Also,
way
I
to
think
win is not to show up.
I think that was 2 truths. So, hey,
All right, so we know Jeff well. What do you got armed and loaded for us, Angela?
I got nothing.
That's the truth.
Truth.
Yes. Hey, he gets it.
All right, 2 more.
Uh,
We got a 50-50 shot now. I like our odds.
Jeez, I don't know. I told you I'm bad at these games. I don't know. Is there a pass option?
No, it's 2 truths and a lie, not 1 truth and a pass. You keep working on that. Let's move on
See,
to Magnus and see
excellent,
if
it
we can
works.
get our first
So
conclusion
who
here.
decided that Drew gets to go last?
Yeah,
I'm the-
yeah,
I-
Drew.
Yeah, I'm just the one playing host, so
yeah, this
I
is
get
a
to
rigged
pick-
game.
So are we supposed to like say an anecdote about ourselves, or like something that happened, and people have to decide is that story true or false?
yeah, depending on how deep you go into it, you could just do short answer instead.
But like I'm still waiting for somebody to come up. You guys aren't very good at this. No, how
Why are
about
you doing
Floppy?
more?
Why don't you give us a prompt, and then we can give us a short answer prompt, and then you can judge whether what we're saying about that prompt is true or false.
See, I
like
I'm
that.
hard at work thinking of like all of the awful things I've ever done just to make it a challenge.
No, Drew. No.
You're supposed to say 3 things: 2 are true, 1 is false. Well,
I don't know.
yeah,
Just
like
random stuff.
what are the things we're supposed to say?
I came, I
hate
saw,
party
I
games.
conquered.
I think those first 2 are true, and that third one's a false, Andrew.
I concur.
The other 4 of you guys,
Hey, I'm
which
the
is
only,
the
I'm
lie?
the only
Which is
one
the lie.
who's finished this, so
Random stuff. You know what? I think Cats was a great movie.
Oh, that's the lie.
I don't
Down the
believe
line.
that for a
You
second.
said anything. You said anything.
you ready to roll, Joseph?
I'm still trying to think of.
Yeah, you see, we're very honest people. Deception does not come naturally to us.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Now, see, Drew, that was his
No.
lie because deception comes really easily to him.
Yes, it does.
No, ask me this
doesn't,
question on
because- Are you sure? Just because I do it a lot, but I'm not very good at it, so does it really come easily?
Yes.
You seem like
the only day that I'm good at this question would be April 1st.
Oh yeah, I always look forward to your April Fool's Fool's post. And you never fail after what, over 10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the lie?
In 3rd grade, we had a teacher who had us convinced that her birthday was April 1st, like from the beginning of the school year. So back in September, like it was just on the calendar casually, like she wouldn't mention it or anything, but it was just on the calendar. And like maybe once a month or something, it would be, when every time somebody would have a birthday, we'd look at the birthday calendar and see that hers was on April 1st. And it turned out it was an elaborate hoax, and her birthday was not on April 1st, and she April Fool's the entire 3rd grade class. I was pissed.
Wow.
I was pissed.
That's dedication.
I know, yeah.
Well, that's the old school version of putting the wrong birthday on Facebook and watch everybody wish you a happy one like an idiot. No, I remember when I did that. I mean, my birthday's in June, so we had just
That's
passed
the
my
truth.
real birthday, and then I put it down, and then I moved it to August, and like nobody even remembered 2 months ago. It was just see birthday right post.
That does sound like something you do.
Yes, yes, it does. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
we got floppy action here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Uh-oh.
Floppy's gonna go first. I can go first. Since you guys aren't good at this, I've never held a baby. My favorite vacation was to Ireland. I'm currently I'm
Um,
currently drunk.
Well, you know those last two kind of go together.
yeah. Definitely
I
gonna say.
I believe the drunk part.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, no, drunk part's definitely the
He's
truth.
been partying with his brothers.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Oh,
go with the
that's
drunk
right.
one is also true. Um
So what's the lie, everybody?
man,
I'm-
never held a baby.
I'm
That's a
gonna vote-
possibility.
I'm gonna vote Ireland. Actually,
You're gonna vote Ireland as the
I
Phelps?
think Ireland's there to throw us.
Yeah, I think Ireland too.
I'm
I'll
gonna go.
take
I'm
it.
gonna vote the baby. I'm voting baby.
We'll just wait for the response.
Well, you have to vote.
Yeah.
Is everybody else is on Ireland?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll agree with the baby actually.
All right.
So,
Oh.
so
I don't-
Ireland's got a 3-2 edge here,
Yeah. I don't even know Floppy, so
and Floppy's
It's just
gonna
He's a
guess.
drunk Canadian,
But
Floppy's-
all Canadians don't know each
this'll
other.
be-
right? He's got to be your neighbor.
So we
But
wait
if they
for
were
his
all
response.
lies.
I know.
Ah,
Ireland is a lie.
yeah, everyone's held a baby.
All right.
right?
So a lot of you guys got it right. Not me. Not me.
So my second truth is Chris got that wrong.
No, that ain't hard. You all come with that. All right.
Okay, so all right, so first one, I've met Iron Man for work-related purposes. The second one is I've lived in 4 states. The third one is I actually screwed up my second, so that's invalid. Shoot.
Well, I'm going to say Drew's bad at this.
Y'all are.
Oh,
Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I gave
this
you-
is hard. This is way more difficult than it should be.
Yeah.
I gotta
This is-
think
this
of
is-
things
I mean, this is
now.
like-
Now that I understand how the game is played.
It's a lot easier to do like a weaponized game, like, you know, all my friends or never have I ever.
Uh, party.
I would
games.
I'd get really do you drink when you have done the thing?
That depends. Like, never have I ever. You drink when you've done it. And I
Okay,
guess
then
all
I'm
my- all
probably
my
gonna
fri-
die soon.
All
then.
my friends, you also drink when you've done it. So no, there's not really a functional difference other than trying to keep yourself from drinking on your turn.
All right, yeah. We shouldn't play that game.
I think I've got my 2 truths and a lie.
Oh, right.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Save us.
My favorite animal is a lynx. My nieces once thought I was Iron Man, and the furthest away from home I visited is Australia.
Well, in keeping with the country theme, I'm gonna say Australia's the lie.
Yeah, that's what I
I'll
think.
say Australia.
I'm gonna go with the Iron Man one because I'm a contrarian.
Oh, so nobody's going for the Lynx then.
No.
Bearing in mind his name is C.W. Tiger.
Correct.
I stand by Australia.
Well,
I don't
You're
stand too
alright.
close to Iron Man because
Yeah, it tends to be
Iron Man's
dangerous
dangerous.
So the consensus is 3 Australia, 1 Iron Man.
Correct.
Hmm.
One Ireland?
Iron Man. Iron Man.
Okay, 3 of you are correct.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh.
All right,
I'm
so
0
remember,
for 2.
everybody's lie has to have a country's name in it. We've got it figured out.
You are CW Lynx now.
Now, would that be a Canada lynx
But
or a
spelt with an
regular one?
I instead of a Y, just to mix things up.
It would be a Canada one.
Hmm. Oh, at least someone knew how to play this game.
I would hope the fellow who asked us to play the game would know how to play the game to get us started on playing this game badly.
It must be a Canadian thing.
Yeah, this is what your points are going to everyone for that multiplayer game.
Well, we haven't even played the game yet. I mean, this is. Oh, you guys would be
Well,
like, you thought we were talking about video games?
Because I'm looking at the redemption there, and it doesn't say video game. It just says
Ah.
game.
Hey, I just thought they'd choose or
So
something. I
like
don't
we
know.
could play cribbage.
Watch the view count go to 0 real fast. How do you unsubscribe?
Yeah, how do I unsubscribe?
Hey,
GGCW.
Yeah, well, I see. My truths are incredibly difficult. I'll have you know, Floppy.
Making up a lie about yourself is easy, guys. Truth shouldn't be hard either. Oh, when it comes to not being hard, Drew, you should have this taken care of.
yeah, Drew.
Yeah.
That's the lie. This is very not much taken care of.
I figured you'd be the expert at this.
All right, so I can go then. All right. So I had to write them down because I'm not good at ad-libbing here. All right, my favorite
Yeah, I typed
vacation.
mine out.
Oh,
Huh?
oh, maybe I should.
Yeah,
do
I
that.
typed mine out.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, that's actually a good idea. That I'm
My
not gonna
favorite
do.
vacation spot is Tanzania. I've met The Rock in Times Square, and I've never watched the full anime.
I'm saying Tanzania is the lie.
I think anime is a lie.
So I can't bias everybody else with my personal knowledge here, so I'm just going to follow the pattern of picking the country.
I'm gonna go with anime.
The lie is I never met The Rock in Times Square. I've been to Times Square, and I was actually with Drew's sister, and we saw a stretch limousine go by when we were outside of the WWE thing near Times Square, and we're like, oh, maybe that has The Rock in it. We'll just tell everybody we met The Rock, which was just like a joke. But that was on a school trip, and Drew's sister was actually a chaperone. But no, we went to Tanzania a couple of years ago, and it was absolutely the greatest place ever. We went on safari.
Oh man, those photos you brought back were
Yeah.
spectacular.
Yeah.
No Canada lynxes though.
No Canadian lynxes. And I have never watched an anime. Like I've seen a couple of episodes. Like I've seen like a couple episodes of Dragon Ball Z. No, Floppy.
Came from the same gene pool, so do the math. Floppy.
Yeah, just slightly longer hair and slightly less facial hair. But but yeah, I've only seen a couple. Like I've seen a couple episodes of Dragon Ball Z, but I've never like watched a whole show or a movie or anything.
Yeah, that
Oh,
I
would
yeah,
thought
yeah.
I did.
It's pretty long.
Because
Yeah, some of them might take a while.
I watched Avatar, and then somebody informed me that Avatar's Canadian and not Japanese, and it doesn't count.
Yeah, technically it's only inspired by Asian.
So there it is. I have not watched anime, and I have been to Tanzania.
Hey.
Yeah,
Yep.
Avatar's great though. Good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, as long as it's the TV show, not that hard movie. There was
Oh,
an
yeah,
Avatar
gosh, no.
movie, not
Gosh,
not the one with blue people. That was Dances with Wolves in Space.
Oh yes, Dances with Wolves, and what was that? The one with the little tiny fairy-sized people.
I have no
Fern
idea
Gully.
what you're talking
Fern
about.
Gully.
Fern Gully.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, you're right.
Fern
It is
Gully.
Fern Gully. Yes.
It's very, very Fern Gully.
Yes, that was the other one I was
Oh.
thinking about. Thank you, Magnus. It
Yeah,
is that.
another movie that takes place in a lot of forest areas.
Yeah.
And pollution and deforestation and
Yeah.
You see, in some parallel universe, Angela started a website for Fern Gully instead of Balto.
ugh. Oh my god, no.
Or even better, a
Hey,
fan
was
site for
Robin
Avatar.
Williams in Balto?
No, that's right. He was not.
Yeah.
Oh,
But Kevin Bacon, be
Mm,
that Kevin Bacon.
he
was
an
Balto.
he's one of the Guardians of the Galaxy, isn't he?
I don't know. Is he?
No, he's one of the Guardians of Earth, according to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, neat. All right. I guess keep rolling. I didn't write anything down, so I'm just gonna go off the top of my head. I have a family member who plays for the NBA. I've been to Mexico. Damn it, I forgot the last one. I should have written this down. Oh, and I've only drank 3 times in my life.
Oh,
Hydrate.
throwing in numbers in there. Numbers are always a lie. But
I'll go with the alcohol part.
Yeah, I'll go
I
with the
don't
drinking
know.
one too.
well enough to know. I'm going to
Hmm.
actually say that you have only drank 3 times. I'm going to go with you've never been to Mexico.
That's right. It's got a country. I vote.
It's got a country.
Actually, the alcohol part was the lie because I've only drank twice in my life.
Ooh, she told you.
You see, that's what I was
Don't-
trying to do with my number of states, and then accidentally said the correct
Don't believe
number.
numbers.
Don't believe numbers. 3 times this week. Mexico was a part of a school trip. Remember when, guys, I mentioned I lived in Arizona for a while?
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
not too far
god,
to leap.
it's Europe.
We've got everyone.
Holy, we got a full staff.
Wow.
Yeah, flags all the way up.
Oh wow. Do we
Yeah.
have to start the questions all over again?
Yes, we
Oh.
do.
Oh, from the beginning, from the top.
Oh God.
Oh, we've got a wild tie in the background.
Ah.
Oh,
Well,
the gang's all here, huh?
All
Is
right,
this the first
so-
time I'm showing my mug to some of these people?
I think
Yes.
so.
This is the first time I'm seeing 3 of you. So, scrolling all the way back, and since every question is from Floppy, I'll stick with the same voice here. Do you guys know each other in real life? And I'll add to that how did you all come to know each other? So what is your connection to everybody, and is it a real life connection or just an internet connection?
Now this is me, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. In real life, I know I've met Angela, and I don't think that's about it. And we met in real life at Anime Boston 2016.
Yes.
Otherwise, let's see. How did I meet her? It was Balto form.
Yeah, the icy boards.
Yep.
See, I was telling the truth earlier from the discussion.
Yeah. Otherwise, that is the only only staff member I've met in person. And I know, I know CW through
Yeah,
the same forum. Although I have not met him in real life.
not yet anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, which means they didn't date Floppy.
Oh, I'm getting to that question next.
Well,
Then
yeah,
the others I've met through the blog.
everybody always forgets that Drew was around on the icy boards, just in the Pokemon section. That Drew was there from the beginning.
Yep.
I found out for the first time today.
Yeah, that was way back when people had things like web rings and stuff, and I had my own Pokemon website. Way back when.
Good times.
Euro, are you dating any or all of the other damage control blog?
Like those are the
members.
only two options, right?
Any or all?
No, I am not dating any of the other staff members.
Okay.
So,
that would be a conflict of interest.
so I think we have, for the record, we have a solid no, and or Jeff and I are in a love triangle with Drew, but are mad at him because he didn't move to Philadelphia.
Yeah, that seems the most reasonable.
How could you, Drew?
Yeah, how could you?
Well, clearly I couldn't.
All right. And Euro, what is your favorite game ever? It has been brought to our attention that this question does not specify video game, though we've all answered our favorite video game. But if you have a favorite video game and a favorite non-video game, you can go be the first one to include that in your
All
answer.
right. First of all, I am the worst gamer in the world.
Have you seen Drew play?
Oh yeah, you should have been by last Saturday.
Okay, I had a whole rant posted up on my for Affinity, on like, this is why I don't play video games. And it all started mainly because like a friend kept trying to pressure me to play, what is that game? Beat Saber? Yeah, that's it, Beat Saber. And I'm like, no, I'm going to be horrible at it. And that was that.
Did you have fun?
I didn't play.
Okay.
Mainly because I'm like, I'm going to look like a moron, number one. And number two, I saw that there were other people in that room, and some of them claimed, yo, I've only been playing for about like 30 minutes. And I'm like, well, how did you get so good? How did you get so good? I don't believe you. I don't believe you that you've only been playing 30 minutes. I'm like, no. If it was one game that I like, I play the frequent flyer game. I play the loyalty points game.
See my description earlier?
Before.
No lies detected. I told you. I'm a truthful girl.
All right.
Well, we got a Ty here. Hey, Ty. What's your favorite game? Video game. Of all time. Yes.
Yeah, let's see if the
Come closer to the
prediction
camera.
lands.
Come, there we go. Yep, got it, Ty.
Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Oh,
Ty.
I recognize you, and you. How y'all doing? Y'all look good.
Since when?
who are you again? Who are you again?
No triggers up there.
Hey, see, I told you. Oh, I said tactics.
Tactics. There's a hard question.
Someone also asked, was it Final Fantasy VII?
7's up there too. It's a hard question. I like all them very tactical games. Look at them cheeks. Look at them cheeks. You.
Yeah, you drew.
Me?
Yeah,
That's just the lighting.
Oh,
and I'm also like 70 years old.
it's good for your age.
I never would have guessed.
Well, you look young for your age.
Yeah,
stream's a little.
Not as spry
Oh,
as it used to be.
Oh, Floppy says to you, Ty, this guy's a personality. Let's get him on stream. He's been on stream.
Oh, yeah, no,
We'd be banned in a second.
I still think we got to get some Ty doing Monster Hunter.
Um, we well remember the last time we had him on stream, he rage quit from Deception 4, threw the controller down, and refused to play anymore.
Not from a game with the Queen's heel on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yes.
did.
That's.
Oh, the
I
stream,
remember that was your favorite part of it.
the Queen's
Hey,
Heel.
does this mean we're up to 7 participants?
Yeah,
Almost.
I guess it does.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. 3 sucks. Thank you. The stream on the Twitch is a little bit pixelated.
Oh, is
Don't
it?
know if your internet connection is giving you the business.
Nope. Still.
It looks fine to me.
Okay, maybe I just need a refresh.
Yep. Still doing. Yeah,
Is-
still
is
doing
the audio?
max
I mean,
bandwidth
Drew's
upload.
background is all wonkadoo with the
What,
lighting.
I'm
Blank
gonna pause
wall.
that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute that for a sec.
Is the audio
I'm not
okay?
even watching on Twitch.
I was just keeping an eye. I'm just keeping an eye on the stream. Oh, there we go. It was just me.
I had
Okay.
known better. If I had known better, I would have worn my fursuit.
Well, it's right there. I see it in the background.
Oh, damn it! Yeah.
We keep trying to get Angela to wear a fursuit during stream.
I told you I don't own one yet. I would wear one if I
Oh,
owned
goodness,
one.
that's an investment.
Oh,
Closest
it's
I
only
have-
only a couple $1,000.
Closest I have is this hat.
Yeah, I'm sure it's cheaper than the KF console.
If-
No, I don't think it is.
Maybe
Uh,
we can use the stream points for that.
I told you I had the order of things of adulting. I want to buy a house first. I mean, a bigger house than the one we're currently in. Then I will get a fursuit, and only a partial fursuit at that, which is basically the head, the paws, and a tail. That was my
works
Oh, all right.
And then the KF console.
for to keep all the chicken warm.
Oh, there you go. It could be a chicken suit.
No.
Just
No.
I guess that would be a feathery, not a furry.
the
No,
chicken
there
suit.
are
Like
there are bird sonas. There are bird sonas.
the
Yes.
chicken suit is like losing a bet suit.
Yeah. You have to fight Peter Griffin if you get stuck with that.
Yeah.
Well, makes sense. Griffin's a bird, right?
Or you can.
Right?
Yeah, you're right. Well, part
A
bird.
bird is the word.
Or you could do,
I knew that was going to come up.
Yes. Like I said, I was watching the KFC movie. Don't judge.
Which time?
And
I didn't even know there was a movie.
oh, yes, there
it's,
is.
It's real and it's spectacular.
And it's only 15 minutes long.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Floppy.
Yeah, thanks
Oh,
for the
all right,
question.
thanks.
I hope it's been an illuminating experience for you.
Yes. But as I let YouTube autoplay, there was actually a WWE commercial with what the heck is his name? The Miz in a chicken suit versus Colonel Sanders.
I can't believe WWE is still a thing.
It still is. It still makes money.
Uh,
And the ratings are still very high, even though they've fallen a little.
Drew, what are you doing over there in the Twitch
Yeah,
thing?
it's freaking me out seeing me on here twice.
That's an improvement.
Oh, it's funnier than it should be.
Does that mean you're beside yourself?
Yes, he is.
mm.
Oh, are we supposed to do the questions or something, or?
Oh no, well the person asking the question's gone now, so we don't
Yeah.
have to round out the two truths and a lie if we don't want to, I suppose.
Okay, good.
Christ almighty.
Because
See,
boy, we're re-dragging our feet on that one.
We were
I-
bad. We're bad at that game.
Bad at party games.
Absolutely terrible.
Did we all ever? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, you keep going.
Did we all ever get around to our favorite posts on the
No.
blog over the years?
We started, then we got distracted as normal.
Oh yeah, there was a shiny thing over in the corner, and we all looked at that instead. But yeah, we were. I think the furthest we got was me saying my least favorite one.
Oh, your least favorite post.
Because I'm so negative.
I beg to differ. You've got nothing on me.
Oh no, I've got the single worst anime related post on the entire blog. I guarantee it.
Oh, what's that?
The half-assed scrapped princess review.
Hmm.
I don't know. Is it well, I know the what was that, the Aiken April Fool's post? I can't believe that was real. A real show.
What?
Wait,
It
which,
was, I'm
which
still
post?
confused. CW so good at his April Fool's
Somewhat.
post.
You posted a review of
What-
Yeah, April
hell?
1st. April
What
1st.
the hell?
I didn't think it was real, but I think it is real. I'm still confused. So
It is one of 2, maybe 3 anime that has ever been shown at our local anime club that has been banned.
Which show was this
I
again?
can
I'm
believe
sorry.
it.
That good, huh?
Yes.
Goodness.
It's only 2 episodes.
Okay,
actually,
so
it's one-
I
it's
remember
it's-
seeing a lot more than 2.
It was but there was also, I think it was maybe one of 3 anime that has been banned.
did you
by
just
Anime
ban
Club.
it after 2 episodes? Is
We
that what
banned it
happened?
after 1. Okay, we have this event at my old alma mater anime club called Craptacular, and we essentially, the theme is you bring in anime that you want to show to the group that is bad anime, just deliberately extremely poor quality, the sort of stuff that you would do and that you would MST3K. And usually we encourage people, like during our normal semester showings, you do not speak during the showings because you do not want to distract other people or ruin the mood. At Craptacular, you are supposed to talk as much as you want. Yeah. Banned after 1 episode.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
There you go. Evidence.
hold on. I got a text. So which show was this about again?
Aiken?
Icon.
I think it's
Oh,
called
okay.
Akikan. Akikan! Exclamation
Yeah,
point.
it was one of the.
That is different. That is something completely different.
Oh,
Goodness.
okay.
Oh, so it was confusion,
Okay. Akikon, I know what that is as well.
and it's real.
Yes, that is.
It's real.
It's
Okay.
It's
12 or
bad.
13 episodes, and we watched, I think, 1 episode at the Anime Club. I don't know what.
Okay,
what
so-
event.
So confirmed that April Fool's post was actually real, because I'm even to this day I'm still confused.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Icon
It's
is
a real
two-
anime.
As opposed to Snakes on a Plane.
What? It is a real movie.
Fortunately,
And did all the images for the Snakes on a Plane review come from Afro Samurai, or did some others sneak in?
I don't remember.
let's see. Another favorite post, because I did not do my homework as I mentioned earlier. I still like your Hackintosh computer post, Drew, even all these years later. Although that computer's so long since crashed and burned. It was fun
Well,
reading about you putting
only been
together.
a few months. I mean, I got it in a position where I've got just a vanilla Windows install on it, and I'm probably going to, find somebody who'll give me like a couple hundos for it and call it a day. Have a cleaner office. I've got I'm back to laptop living now. So I've got this but I've got this ridiculous stack over here. There's the
Oh,
let's pull
blurry.
this out a little bit. So we've got me trying to like aim everything. All right, yeah. So we got the Wii U on top that we were running Pressure Luck off of, but underneath it is an external enclosure with my Elgato card in there.
There's also a cat next to it.
Oh yes.
Which one
Happy
is that?
Saturday. Here's Snowy.
Ah, Snowy.
Uh-huh.
So where is Grover?
Oh, Grover has. Actually, I don't know. I've lost track of him after he dragged the sock away.
Cats.
He's probably doing unspeakable things to that sock even as we speak.
You will never see the sock again.
Yep, he's gonna destroy more socks than the dryer ever thought it could.
See, another thing a lot of the stuff is from Drew because Drew's just so wild out there. It's been almost a year. His Valentine's Day Night Trap stream. That was another favorite of mine.
It's been almost a year since then.
It's been more than a year. It was for Valentine's Day. Today is
What?
27th.
Oh God.
That was
The game.
Now, see what the point of conversation is with a lot of my friends is, oh, we are coming up on the 1-year anniversary of not being able to go to conventions, or it's been a year since we have gone to a convention.
Oh yeah, we had a discussion earlier.
We actually did have a question about what are you planning on doing for the anniversary of the 15 days to flatten the curve.
What date is that?
I'm
That's
not
coming up
sure.
in March sometime.
Yeah, that's in March. The official flatten the curve.
Same thing as I did last March. Nothing.
Try to take over the world.
Nothing.
Well, there's nothing really to do right now except sit at home and save money.
You get into video games.
I've been trying to get to. So there's a local convention in my current state, which is either Denial, Insanity, or Missouri, depending on who you ask, and when, I suppose. But it's basically a board game convention, and I'm really big into needlessly complicated board games, as one does.
That's the
in
truth.
life. And so the first year I was here, got a ticket and then couldn't go because work got in the way. Then second year I got a ticket and then the entire country shut down.
Yeah.
And this is the third year, they're not even offering tickets for it yet, but who's to say whether any such thing can happen this year? I'm voting on no, probably not.
No.
But it has a clever name. I rather liked it. They called it Geekway to the West.
I like it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we had it's funny, last year I was supposed to go to a local furry convention called Furrydelphia. It was my first year. I've never went previous years because it usually overlapped with Otakon, and Otakon is a much bigger convention, the anime one in DC. So I was like, finally, I can go to Otakon in end of July, and middle of August I can go to Furrydelphia. Obviously, that didn't happen. I haven't been to a local con in a while. I think the last few I went with was with Jeff, and it was great hanging out with Jeff, but the conventions themselves sucked.
Are they still going to be in Washington, D.C. for 2022, or are they moving back to Baltimore?
Nah, as far as I know, we're still Washington because Baltimore hasn't gotten its act together yet.
Oh, the convention center still has not been fully refurbished.
Yeah, to be honest, it might be blasphemy to some people, but I don't want to go back to Baltimore. As much as I just complained about Washington earlier, how it had New York City prices and bad side of Philly neighborhoods, I still enjoyed it way more than Baltimore. More space, more room, everything was closer, and they didn't have that section that we used to call in Baltimore Hobo Alley. Oh, nice.
I've heard that called much less nice things.
Yes, but I guess you understand what I'm talking about. It's just like, it's not an alley, but it's like a gauntlet of just homeless people, and they ask you, then you go. Double that with like you're in costume and everything, and they're like, hey, my man from, and they don't even know what the show, but they're just trying to guess, like, hey, Superman or something like that. You got some spare change? And Ty, he was with us, and our other friend Aaron. Out of all of you, only Jeff has met Aaron. I think CW might have met Aaron in 2008. Yeah, and Jeff has met Aaron, so they know who I'm talking about. The one person in the world who likes Yuffie for some reason. That's all you need to know. And Dot Hack, the TV show, the anime, yeah. He's like, he stops and he's like, well, I don't have any pockets for any change. And then Ty is like, just keep moving. Come on, get your ass over here.
Now, see, that's the thing. That's the reason why my of those two said basically, look, because of that issue, we are not going back to Otakon.
Yeah, but
Mm.
like I said, it's been a lot better. None of that in DC, unless you wander too far away from the convention center and into the rest of DC. That's your own problem, but not on the way. So I would say if you guys didn't like Otakon in Baltimore, you'd probably enjoy it a lot more in Washington. And I see someone has cool shades.
Well, I mean, Baltimore in general is kind of
Sucks.
yeah. I mean, I'm kind of
I was in there once, but I wasn't
I
impressed.
mean, I'm not
It
really
was not
big into
impressive.
any cities, honestly, but like Baltimore is the one I hate the most. Next time it's snowing, I'm going to be overheard probably by somebody who rather enjoys Baltimore. That
Oh yeah, we're probably offending a lot of people right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Based on the viewer count, nope.
Yeah, how many people are watching?
like St. Louis, New York, Chicago, DC,
Well, St. Louis.
Austin.
I was in St. Louis for the first time about four or 5 months ago.
And you didn't see Drew.
Well, I didn't know
Oh,
that
he
he
didn't
was
want to
there.
catch anything from me.
I didn't know that he was there.
Well, no. 4 or 5 months ago is about the right timing for you to really not want to have seen me.
It was October.
Yep.
Yeah, that was when you were very sick.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have. Yeah, it was either I wouldn't have time because I was getting the house ready to sell, and then as soon as it was closed, down I go with the plague.
Yeah.
So there was no right time in October, so you're good.
Well, here's the thing: is that I had my fursuit with me, all right, and I thought, all right, well, I want to get a photo of the St. Louis skyline with the Gateway Arch in the background, and the best place to do that is across the river in Illinois, in some really sketchy neighborhood where there's like a casino right next to like a industrial factory of some sort, or like a grain loading elevator of some sort. Yeah.
It's an interesting place for a grain loading elevator right by the casino.
Yeah. And basically, well, here's the thing about St. Louis. Here's the thing what I learned about St. Louis is that, okay, so you have, like, most metro areas, you have, like, the okay, like, the good part of town, and then you've got the bad part of town. But then there's, like, a descent, gradual descent from good to bad. In St. Louis, no. In St. Louis, it's like a cleaver, like a meat cleaver, just good, bad. There's the boundary. You can see it with your eyes.
Yeah, so here's some trivia about East St. Louis for those of you who are into DC Comics. Hub City, where the Question is based out of, hailed as the only place in America worse than Gotham, is allegedly inspired by East St. Louis.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I had my fursuit with me. When I got back to the hotel, I thought, all right, well, why do I want to take my fursuit back out of the car into my hotel room to store? Because, like, I had all of my stuff with me. And I thought, yeah, I think I should, because that area over there looks kind of sketchy. I get down to the lobby the next morning to check out of the hotel, and there was a man on the phone speaking really, really loudly to the police and to the front desk, complaining about how his car was just broken into.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, you leave the windows down so you don't have to deal with broken glass.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I wonder if a fursuit head counts as a COVID mask.
No.
No, it does not. Not even the edible Turkish dessert. Not even the wearable Turkish dessert counts, which is what I call the balaclava, just for the record.
I just want to interject and say that the stream audio's going awry again.
Oh, Drew.
Oh, is it?
Come on, Drew.
Hey, this is Hey, for all of the bugs I had to knock out of the new setup in short order, this is the only one left. So we're doing okay. so it could be worse. So just give us 1 sec. We'll clear out that audio.
Hey,
Looking forward to that.
yes.
I'll have to learn how to write.
That also
you don't
helps.
you don't seem too bad from what I've seen.
I don't know if we'll be able to get a meeting room at Otakon though.
Oh,
For the panel
the-
that nobody goes to.
The size of the audience that will pull. I'm sure there's a broom closet available.
Yeah.
And maybe by then I'll have done up to Final Fantasy VI.
Right?
Oh,
Hey,
Oh shoot, I could write about that.
hey, why not?
I could write about Final Fantasy VI all day.
Well, here you go. There's a topic.
I'll write about something that not everybody else is going to write about. I'll figure something out.
yeah.
I'll
Also-
participate.
Also, speaking of conventions, Angela, I am going to Anime Boston next year. Planning on it, at least.
Oh, okay.
They've
I think-
moved it to Memorial Day weekend.
Oh,
Oh, so it's
no.
not Easter anymore.
Not for next year. Not for next year. Although hotel prices, I'm sure, have gone up from when we went.
Memorial Day should make it easy to remember.
Yeah,
It's probably the convention I have failed to go to the most
Um,
often because I've had plans to go there. Goodness, like 6 different times, and every single
yes.
time it fell apart.
Sounds like me and Anime Central when I was
Yes.
still an undergrad. Ugh.
Is Memorial Day weekend? Is that the one that's in May?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Which is
the
when
it's the
every
one you
single-
can wear white too.
That's not after Labor Day though.
No.
Um,
But the thing is that Memorial Day weekend, that's the weekend that a lot of conventions take place. You've got, well, assuming normal schedule, you've got Anime North in Toronto. You've got Fanime in San Francisco. You've got Animazement in Raleigh, North Carolina. And, well, let's see. You've got the FurCon in the UK, Confuzzled. And then I want to say there
All right, that
may be
name
one
wins.
more.
You're puzzled.
Confuzzled. Yeah, I want to say there's one
That
more.
sounds like
There's
a
one
Dragon Quest convention.
more.
Sounds like
Well,
a
so-
status ailment.
Yeah. Well, and then once Anime Matsuri was on there one of those weekends, I want to say, but the Anime Matsuri jumps all over the place for when they hold their event.
So
Speaking, I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead. You go.
Speaking of conventions, Angela and I were originally planning to go to. I think it was too many
Yeah, too many games.
many games. Yeah, it was supposed to happen in June last year, and then they pushed it back to September, and in the hopes
Never.
that the pandemic would be better, and then they had to cancel it.
Good name that they have chosen for the convention, I will say.
Too many games.
Got too many games and not enough time.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
that one's the truth.
Yeah. So if we're going on like things that I could have used for that truth or lie game, I probably could have used this one that you might have guessed was a lie, but is in fact true. I've never been to a convention of any kind.
Oh, you
Wow.
poor thing.
I'm sure there are. That is
I don't know,
believable.
Unfortunately, that would be a truth for me.
Yeah.
Should we classify stuff like the Great Northeast War as a convention though?
Well, see, that's the thing is that's a lot of times like when there's things like PortCon, which is going on, or the one you guys were just talking about, which is in Boston, which would be something I could go to. There's probably an SCA event that I would be going to instead, and that always takes priority. So even when I've had opportunities where I could have gone to a convention, I'm usually at an SCA event doing my medieval thing. So
Okay.
it just never works out that a convention and a free weekend happen at the same time. So
Schedule conflicts happen.
Mm.
I mean, it used to be back in the day, it was all right, you go to these conventions and you go to them every single year. But as time went on, there were more and more conventions. People were able to go to more conventions because finances and more time on their hands. Well, you run into conflicts regarding time. And then there are the conventions that you maybe want to go to only every other year, or the ones that you go to once and you never want to go back to again.
Yes. Thinking of Zenkai-Con, that was bad. I heard it got
That-
better.
Which con?
That was my first convention.
Zenkai-Con.
I don't know of that con.
It's just outside of Philadelphia. I heard it's gotten a lot better. When we first went there, it was like the smallest space ever. There was barely anything to do. Even the con badges were like on string. It did not leave a good impression.
Yeah, I think did we first go there in 2007, I believe.
Yeah.
It was my first anime convention, so I didn't have anything to compare it to.
Yeah, I think it was just outside of like King of Prussia, maybe.
Yeah, I think we stopped at the mall there too.
Yeah, the King of Prussia Mall.
I hope no one went to DashCon.
No,
Oh God.
absolutely not.
I have passed by. That was the Tumblr con, right?
Yeah.
I passed by the hotel that it took place in every single time I go to Chicago. And I like to point that out to people, the other people in my car, whenever I drive down there.
Is that the one with a ball pit or something like that, or was it just a
Yes, that's
Full of
Extra hour in the ball pit.
Yeah, looking at the pictures was enough for me.
actually
Well,
did a post
where
on
I
that
used to
convention.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I finished up already.
oops?
Oh, all right. Works for me then. No, the local town where I used to live, it was in the strange pattern because that's like growing and not growing at the same time, where it was bigger every year, but it got more kiddie every year.
Oh no.
So it was like there was every year there'd be like 400 more people, but the average age would go down 2 years.
Ugh.
That was a problem with our local convention about a decade ago.
That's
That
not
sounds like a Chris Hansen visit waiting to happen.
Mhm.
And I think Otakon fixed that problem by just making it really expensive to go. It's like now it's like when I started going, it was like $60 for a 3-day weekend. Now it's $100.
Our prices
What?
discriminate, so we don't have
What?
to.
I mean,
$100.
if you pre-reg, it's $90.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's
the
still
God.
pretty
Or is that
expensive.
what a savings?
Hey, that's how you keep a con from getting younger. You just make it more expensive.
Actually, that's the problem that we're running into right now with our furry community and our fur convention. That was one of our complaints.
Oh, I haven't been to a fur con since 2005 Anthrocon when it was
See-
last in Philly.
I think that making cons more expensive actually gives the opposite effect because the core demographic of 25 to 35 that you're looking for in the con is not going to be able to throw $100 at a weekend, but a kid with a 45, 50-year-old parent, that parent might have a little bit more financial security. In our age group, it's harder to come by financial security, but kids are getting to go to these things and older people will be able to get to go. But the core demographic that you want is going to be turned away by the increase in pay by a lot.
Yeah, that's true. People
think.
who are just getting into paying bills and student
Yeah.
loans and stuff.
Yeah. Kids don't have bills to pay. They can save $100 instead of buying,
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
yeah, whatever them kids are doing these days.
I will
The
say
Pokemans.
I will say this, however, is that it's not just the price. It's also more of, all right, you pay this much. What am I getting for my money?
Right.
If it's a
Yeah.
great convention, yes, sure, it may cost a bit more, but you know you are getting a good product and you know where your money is going. I mean, the convention that I have rated the lowest out of all the anime conventions that I have been to was amongst the most expensive.
Yeah, that was the problem I had. I went to a steampunk I mean, it wasn't really a convention; it was an event. But I'm used to SCA events, which are interactive. Which are interactive, and the steampunk, there wasn't a lot of interactivity. There was some classes and stuff to go to, but the place that they got, which was really nice, cost a lot of money. So it was more expensive to go to the steampunk thing, and there was nothing to do. Like an SCA event, you got archery and thrown weapons and heavy list fighting and fencing and crazy parties with fire spinners and stuff. Like there's a lot to do at an SCA event. There was nothing to really do at, there's a lot of cool stuff going on, but the cost, it was more expensive and not as much to do. So it definitely.
I can say for Otakon, I've never not found anything to do. It's usually too much to do, so I just focus on something. At least I know for that money you do, like, at least they have concerts, so you can actually go see a concert and all that for your money, or you can go to panels or whatever, and they have the 24-hour game room. So there's always something to do, at least for that price. So I've never been disappointed on that front. Like,
Hopefully a good concert.
Yeah, some of them have been good. I know one year they had was it Yoko Kano? I think she was playing.
Ooh.
They had her there one year. Last year they had not last year, the year before that, went with Coast was with us. They had a hip hop theme one. It was some of the, I'm trying to remember, it's all blurring together, but like it was the 15th anniversary, like Samurai Champloo, and they had a bunch of artists from there, and it was a good concert. So it was like you're kind of getting a concert as well as everything else for the convention, plus premieres and all that. So I think Otakon's been worth the money, but if it goes past $100, it's probably going to get harder and harder to justify.
Yeah.
When all did they play from Yoko Kano?
We got kicked out of the concert.
You what?
What?
Lie.
No cell phones, and they were real strict about that. So if you want to go check a text message, they kicked you out because they were like serious about no recording.
Wow.
Yeah.
We got
Wow.
no re-entry.
no re-entry. They were serious about not anybody taking video or anything to put it anywhere. So one cell phone light, one camera flash, you're out.
The hell, seriously.
Wow.
We had been starting, I think she started from something from 10, and then we got kicked out. So that's as far as we got. Good times.
And
Wow.
So we are looking to move to the final part of today's festivities, which is our big group competitive round of Fortune Street, which we'll be taking volunteers for in just a bit. But
Games.
So that'll be coming up at 6. Just to warn you before we go down the next.
Or
rabbit
7
hole.
if you live in the correct
Yes.
time
Yes,
zone.
7:00.
All
About
my
14
clocks-
minutes from now?
Oh, good. I have 3 hours.
All right. Well, I'm going to go take a 15-minute break because I have dinner to eat and water to refill. So,
Yeah, same here. My dinner will be here at any time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
so,
people with your
all right,
dinners.
well,
I had dinner before I was
reconvene in 15.
Yep. So we'll
Reconvene in 15.
we'll kick out
here. Right, so.
for intermission, and who we can have 4 players for Fortune Street. So who wants to join in?
Me.
Obviously, I'm
I'll
game.
volunteer.
If you don't have
Well-
enough people that are actually part of the blog.
But if I'm not back,
Oh, you
I'm
better
not
be
sure if
back.
I'll.
Well, I don't know how to play.
It's really it's basically
Think of-
it's like Monopoly, and it's going to be controlled just by Drew, and you just tell him whether you want to go, which direction you want to go, the dice roll, and whether you want to buy. It's a pretty easy game to learn on the fly.
It's got this deeper level, dude, because you can invest. Like if you don't have great
Yeah,
properties
it's
of your own, you can
Monopoly with
invest
stock market
in the
stuff.
properties of other players and get rich off their work.
But
How,
that sounded like a resounding yeah.
well, it's more of we were just it was just what is it?
It's
less
no
than
Beat
a-
Saber.
No, I mean it's more of it's been less than a month since the whole GameStop short selling.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
unusually
yes.
topical for
Oh.
us.
It absolutely
Hey,
is very
stunk.
topical. All right. Well, I'll be back
Okay.
and we'll figure it out.
All right,
Yeah,
15-minute break
yeah,
then.
I
Figure it
think that
out.
we should all probably take a moment to refresh. Anyway,
All right.
I've been here
Yeah, we
for 4 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah yeah. I feel like I feel like I'm stuck in my chair here, but you've been there for a longer time, Drew.
It's been almost 5
and
hours.
not once has anybody redeemed a stretch this whole time.
Oops.
I think someone redeemed the
You make it sound like it costs
hydrate.
money to do that.
Well, look, if I give it away for free, nobody's going to redeem. I actually sent that hydrate in after Angela said she had only drank twice.
Oh.
Hey. All right, then 15-minute break, and we will
More
come
like
back.
10 at this point.
Whatever, one of these breaks, 7 o'clock. See you back in a couple minutes, I guess.
All right. If I may not be back by that time because I might
Oh.
take some time eating.
I
but-
will come down to your section, Philly, and find you. No, God.
Hey.
We're probably going to have like another audio issue or something, but so that'll eat up a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll be back
We can
thereabouts.
talk
I got to
and take up a
refill
few
this.
Okay, be
Okay.
back. All right.
All right. So we're gonna hop into intermission. Anybody who's still here in the chat, but we will be back around the hour to get things rolling, figuratively and literally. So thanks for joining us
All right.
so far, and stay tuned
Thanks
for
a
the
lot.
grand finale.